Join us as we explore the incredible and inspiring life of George Washington, the first President of the United States and a true visionary. He was a pivotal figure in American history. From the battlefields of revolution to the halls of government, Washington's journey is a testament to courage, leadership, and an unwavering belief in the potential of a new nation. He would answer the call of duty, leading a fledgling nation through its darkest hours and emerging as a beacon of hope for a world yearning for liberty and freedom. The year is 1775, a time of great turmoil and uncertainty. A shadow falls across the 13 colonies, a shadow of discontent, of unrest, of an inevitable clash with the might of the British Empire. The air is thick with the whispers of revolution. It is from this crucible of revolution that a leader emerges, a man of unwavering resolve and quiet determination, George Washington. His presence alone inspires hope and confidence. Appointed Commander-in-Chief of the Continental Army, Washington faced a daunting task. The weight of the fledgling nation's hopes rested on his shoulders. His army, a ragtag collection of farmers and shopkeepers, stood ill-equipped and ill-prepared against the professional soldiers of the British Army. They lacked training, supplies, and even proper uniforms. Yet Washington possessed the qualities that mattered most: courage, strategic brilliance, and an unyielding belief in the cause of liberty. His leadership was the glue that held the army together. The early years of the war were a brutal test of Washington's leadership. Each battle was a struggle for survival, each decision a gamble with the future of the nation. Defeats were frequent, morale was low, and the very survival of the revolution hung by a thread. The soldiers faced hunger, disease, and the constant threat of defeat. But Washington persevered, rallying his troops with inspiring speeches and leading from the front lines, sharing their hardships and demonstrating unwavering courage. His presence was a beacon of hope. At the Battle of Trenton on a freezing Christmas night in 1776, Washington and his men crossed the icy Delaware River, surprising and defeating a Hessian force. This bold move showcased his tactical genius. This stunning victory, a beacon of hope in the darkest of times, reinvigorated the American spirit and proved a turning point in the war. It showed that the Continental Army could indeed triumph. Through the bitter winters at Valley Forge and the scorching summer campaigns, Washington's resolve never wavered. His leadership was a constant source of strength for his men. He understood that this was not just a fight for territory, but for the very soul of a nation. Every battle, every sacrifice was a step towards a new dawn of freedom. Finally, in 1781, at the decisive Battle of Yorktown, Washington's army, alongside French allies, trapped the British forces under General Cornwallis. This was the culmination of years of struggle and sacrifice. The subsequent surrender of Cornwallis marked the end of major hostilities and secured the independence of the United States of America. It was a moment of triumph and a testament to Washington's enduring legacy. With the echoes of war fading, a new challenge awaited George Washington. A challenge that would test his leadership and vision in unprecedented ways. The construction of a nation, a task as monumental as the war for independence itself. The Articles of Confederation, the initial framework for governing the newly independent states, had proven inadequate, leading to disunity and instability. The fledgling nation was on the brink of chaos. Recognizing the urgent need for a stronger national government, Washington lent his considerable prestige to the Constitutional Convention of 1787. His leadership was crucial in bringing together the diverse and often conflicting interests of the states. His presence alone, a symbol of unity and purpose, helped to guide the delegates through heated debates and forge the compromises necessary to create a lasting union. Washington's calm demeanor and steadfast resolve were instrumental in this process. Washington, though not directly involved in drafting the Constitution, played a crucial role in its ratification. His endorsement was seen as a seal of approval, lending credibility to the new framework of government. His support for the document, outlined in letters and speeches, helped to sway public opinion in favor of the new government. Washington's words carried immense weight, influencing many who were initially skeptical. In 1789, with the Constitution ratified, George Washington was unanimously elected as the first President of the United States. This unanimous election was a testament to the trust and admiration he commanded. It was a testament to the trust and admiration he commanded, not just as a military leader, but as a statesman capable of guiding the nation through this critical juncture. His leadership was seen as essential for the survival of the young republic. Washington approached the presidency with the same sense of duty and determination that had characterized his military leadership. He was acutely aware of the precedents he would set for future generations. He understood that the success of this new government depended on establishing precedents, traditions, and institutions that would stand the test of time. Washington's vision was not just for his own era, but for the future of the nation. He assembled a cabinet of brilliant minds, including Thomas Jefferson as Secretary of State, whose diplomatic skills were crucial in navigating foreign relations, and Alexander Hamilton as Secretary of the Treasury, whose financial acumen helped lay the economic foundations of the new nation. Together, they tackled the immense challenges of building a functioning government, establishing a national bank, and setting fiscal policies for a fledgling economy. Their efforts were pivotal in stabilizing the nation's finances. Washington's presidency was not without its challenges, but his unwavering commitment to unity guided the nation through turbulent times. His leadership set a standard for future presidents, ensuring the resilience and continuity of the American experiment. Chapter 3. The Precedent of Power. As the first President of the United States, George Washington understood that every action he took would set a precedent for those who followed. He was acutely aware that he was not just governing a nation, but shaping a legacy, a blueprint for American leadership. One of the most consequential decisions Washington made was to step down after 2 terms in office. In a world where leaders clung to power, Washington's voluntary resignation in 1797 sent shockwaves across the globe. This act of selflessness, of placing the good of the nation above personal ambition, cemented Washington's reputation as a leader of unparalleled integrity. He had won the war, secured the peace, and established a functioning government. Now he was demonstrating that power, in a free and democratic society, ultimately resided with the people. His farewell address, a masterpiece of political wisdom, served as a parting message to the nation he had helped to create. In it, he warned against the dangers of political factions, stressed the importance of national unity, and urged his countrymen to uphold the principles of the Constitution. Washington's decision to retire to Mount Vernon, his beloved Virginia estate, did not signify a retreat from public life. He remained a respected elder statesman, often sought out for advice and counsel. Chapter 4, A Legacy Forged. George Washington's story is not confined to the history books. It is a living legacy woven into the very fabric of American identity. From the towering monuments that bear his name to the countless schools and towns named in his honor, his presence is felt across the nation he helped to build. But Washington's legacy extends far beyond bricks and mortar. It is etched in the hearts and minds of generations of Americans who have drawn inspiration from his life and leadership. His unwavering commitment to liberty, his belief in the power of unity, and his dedication to public service continue to resonate in the 21st century. In an era marked by political polarization and social division, Washington's example serves as a timely reminder of the importance of shared values and a common purpose. His farewell address, with its warnings against the dangers of factionalism and its call for national unity, reads as relevant today as it did over 2 centuries ago. Chapter 5. The Indelible Mark. The world has seen its share of conquerors and emperors, men who sought power for personal gain and ruled through fear and oppression. George Washington stands apart, a figure who transcends the typical narrative of power and control. He was not a man who craved power, but one who wielded it with restraint, who understood that true leadership lay in service, not dominance. Washington's approach was revolutionary in its simplicity and profound in its impact. His legacy is not one of military conquest, but of nation-building, of forging a new form of government based on the consent of the governed. This was a radical departure from the norm, a new path for humanity. He was a unifier, a bridge builder, a man who could bring together disparate factions and forge them into a single, cohesive nation. His ability to inspire unity was unparalleled. The United States of America, a nation founded on the principles of liberty, equality, and self-governance, stands as a testament to the vision and leadership of George Washington. His ideals continue to shape the nation. His fingerprints are on the Constitution, in the institutions of government, and in the very spirit of American democracy. Washington's influence is woven into the fabric of the nation. His story is a reminder that true leadership is not about personal ambition, but about a deep and abiding commitment to the common good. It is a story of selflessness and dedication. It is about placing the needs of the many above the desires of the few, about sacrificing personal gain for the betterment of all. Washington's actions were driven by a sense of duty and responsibility. Washington's legacy is not confined to the borders of the United States. His influence has a global reach. His example has inspired generations of reformers, revolutionaries, and nation builders around the world. His legacy is a beacon of hope and a model for leadership everywhere. Outro, a nation's gratitude. George Washington's life and legacy continue to inspire generations. His dedication to public service and his role in shaping the United States remain unparalleled. From the battlefields of revolution to the halls of power, he led with courage, wisdom, and an unwavering belief in the promise of America. His story is a testament to the power of leadership, the importance of unity, and the enduring strength of a nation built on the principles of liberty and justice for all. Thank you for joining us on this journey through history, a journey that has taken us from the birth of a nation